reaction was, is this not the same Chud Logic who was like besties with Mrgirl and like refused my pleas to him to stop?
The thing is with Mrgirl is he, to my knowledge, wasn't consuming fucking lolicon. Yes, Mrgirl had some spicy takes, and I totally agree and understand why people might not like that fucking connection. But he wasn't fucking consuming lolicon. He wasn't jerking off to what I consider to be a form of child pornography.
Stop platforming this fuck.
The thing is that Mrgirl wasn't saying, I jerk off to lolly.
Yes, exactly.
That's not what Mrgirl was saying at all. And also there's a lot of benefit to interacting with Mrgirl. There's no benefit to interacting with food shops. Mrgirl was big at the time. He's really good at making content. He's funny as fuck. There's lots of benefits to that. There's no benefit to you just going on the weird trans pedophiles panel. There's no benefit to that.
Fucking degenerate freak that is a danger to children in many of the same ways as it sounds like
Old man laundry bomber.
Like this food shops person is, and what's the fucking difference?
You gotta get burned first. Also, Max is charismatic in like a weird cult leader way, and you know he's got all these.
Listen to that when he's Connor say Max is charismatic. Did you see that fucking face he just pulled?
And what's the fucking difference?
You gotta get burned first. Also, Max is charismatic in like a weird cult leader way.
Look at him, he's seething. He's fucking seething.
And you know he's got all these weird positions that you can't tell if he's taking seriously or not. And yeah, so like, but for me, like, yeah, these are enough substantive red flags that if Max was like, hey.
Watching Kuihman at my company Christmas party on the spot.
If Mrgirl turned around and said at the time, yeah, I jerk off to lolicon and I enjoy it, then yeah, obviously I would not fucking want to associate with him. When someone is openly admitting to consuming what I consider to be a form of child pornography, yeah, obviously that's a different standard. And yeah, why the fuck would I risk it, you know, associating with some fucking glup shito when they're jerking off to lolicon in their spare time? God, I tell you what, this just shows, doesn't it? It's an absolute waste of time to ever throw a bone to these fucking retarded freaks, isn't it? You're best off just ignoring all these glup shitos, because all they do is use you trying to do something good, which is, hey, this person jerks off to lolicon. Be careful if you want to associate with them. And they just try and use it against you to stir up fucking drama on their stupid streams. Dude, it's unbelievable. I don't think I'm a good person. I don't think I'm like a super moral good person or something like that. I was literally just saying, hey, be careful, guys. If you're going to associate, bear this in mind. That's it. Bro, what the fuck is going on? This is insane. I had no idea about any of this.
Working balcony, wow. Well, great use of your time at the party. You're like the Phil's guy meme. It's like, they don't know I'm watching Kuihman. You know. They don't know I'm a pay piggy for some 24-year-old British kid on the internet.
Hey, I want to talk to you one-on-one about XYZ topic, or I'll be on this panel, are you coming, whatever. I'm not going to like jump ship or whatever because I don't want to like be afraid to interact with him. But I'm going to tell him
the guy, he admitted to being a rapist at the very least. So
it's the thing. Okay.
And now it's Mrgirl fucking anti-jerk session. I don't want to have to steelman
this shit, but I guess I have to. So his whole narrative, which by the way, like, I'm not trying to defend at all. His narrative was that her body language was saying that she wanted to do something. It seemed like she was teasing. She said no. He went through with it anyways. She didn't object. They hooked up later. Therefore, he kind of assumed that it was the slut Madonna dynamic.
Listen, if you want to try and draw some retarded comparison, go right ahead. I think it's stupid. I think there's a difference between, and listen, you might not like Mrgirl's rhetoric, and yes, he said things in very provocative ways, and I get that. Maybe you think it was a mistake to associate with him. That's fine if you think that, okay? But the idea that there's not a substantive difference between talking about these topics in a provocative way and admitting to consuming and enjoying sexually and jerking off to lolicon is insane. But like, I've got to be real with you. If you're still bothered about Mrgirl in 2020, in fucking December 2023, when he has been like crushed into fucking dust, like, it's fucking over, man. He's on Rumble streaming to like scraps of viewers that he's got left, right? He was banned on Twitter. Now he's unbanned. It's fucking over. Like, it's literally done. What else is there to say or do? Like, relitigating his take on the rape. Like, it's just fucking pathetic. It's never been more over for Mrgirl. He is of no influence or anything in the space anymore. Obviously, there was the falling out with Destiny. There was the article that he wrote. That was a massive failure. And nothing has happened since then, really. Bro, it is insane to me that people in 2023 still litigating Mrgirl's takes on rape. Bro.
Where men simultaneously don't want women to be whores. They want them to be difficult to get, but then they also want women who will do slutty things in the bedroom. That's like the closest I can get to a fucking steel man. So I'm not going to like round up a posse and like go find Max as like a forcible rapist and like hunt him down to the ends of the earth and try to like convict him for decades or whatever. I think he's a weirdo avant-garde artist who likes to dabble in...
Oh no, it's so crazy that... Wait, Connor's back. Actually, guys, we're taking back everything we said about Connor. Guys, Bug, if you edit this video, grab this clip and put this at the start. Disclaimer. I do not think anything bad about CounterPoints. CounterPoints totally redeemed. I love CounterPoints. He's defending Mrgirl to Old Man Laundry. This is based. This is fucking based. This is good content. He name dropped me. He's based. I love CounterPoints. I love CounterPoints. He's not a mall cop.
Also,
the
other
cop.
thing I'm just thinking as well is that the whole point of the food shops thing was I'm not morally condemning you if you choose to associate with food shops, right? I'm making a personal decision about it. I think if I was in your position, I wouldn't, but I'm not the moral police. So you do what you want to do, right? So it's not like I'm even coming super hard for people that do continue to associate. You know, I think Stardust has like defended food shops quite hard, which I think is retarded, but I've not fucking said or done anything about it because I don't care. I literally couldn't care less. Like, do what you want to do. If you want to associate with someone that admittedly jerks to lolicon, that's your fucking discretion. But I personally, not going to want to do that.
He watched his partner die in his arms.
Weirdest shit possible for attention. If you look at his entire... Who could be covering up...
You should definitely interview Mrgirl. I mean, yeah, that's never going to happen. That ship has sailed, I'm afraid. Yeah. That is a long-ended friendship now.